What up, doe? What up, doe? Y'all gonna have to work with me. I'm damn mic on my headset. My other mic not acting right with my sound card. But welcome to Bench Subcast Podcast, episode 38. What's the deal with y'all, my good people? Hey, what's going on, Joyce Allen? How you doing? But what's going on, y'all? Episode 38 is now June the 8th, 2026. Hope everybody had a great weekend, this past week that just passed. Hope your week went great, wonderful and all that. We back, episode 38, missed last week. A lot going on, just super busy week this past week on my end, super busy. Was almost debating on like, damn, if I'm gonna make it for 38 tonight, but I had to do it. Can't miss 2 damn weeks, but been picking up a little extra work, working on cars, and this one particular one is mm, really done sent me through the ringer, mentally and physically. But hopefully I have it. Well, not hopefully, I will have it done by either hopefully tomorrow or Tuesday. But yeah, been super busy. Glad the weather finally breaking. Been hot all week. About to head into this good summertime weather. You know, enjoying the heat per se, and complaining about this cold and everything. Nah, heat here, so hey, can't complain about it at all. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some shares out here to the good folks. You know, let them know I'm on. Let me get my bro Eli in this thing. Shoot him a hookup. So I missed him on the last episode. He wanted to come jump on the hookup, get on the panel and everything. Man, who the fuck else am I missing? Oh, hit my bro P Shark in the joint. Okay, there we go. Boom. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me get a couple more shares out. Couple more. I think that might be it. Okay, let's go. All right, y'all. Yeah. Bench episode 38. What's going on with y'all? I got all my shares out I need to get to. What's going on? Lenora, how you doing this morning? Hey, what's the deal? The Truth 85, Stranger Danger. Appreciate the love, appreciate the birthday wishes. Appreciate it as always, you feel me? What's going on with you? What's going on with y'all? Everybody in the chat, what's going on? I said I'm still going to go ahead and experiment with this whole thing of not really having no topics to. I ain't gonna say not having no topics to talk about, but open forum episode for y'all if y'all want to come up on the panel and y'all want to come up on the panel and you know see what's going on. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix my Thought I heard something. I don't pay me no mind, y'all. Make sure I ain't hearing nothing. But hold on. This damn. I forgot. Damn. My homie Lady M. She told me how to. Oh, okay. Here it go. Here it go. Here we go. All right. Had to remember how to bring the boxes up and everything. You know what? Let me change that one more time. I keep hitting the wrong thing. Give me 1 second, y'all. TikTok did an update and it just got like I really don't like all them tiny ass boxes, but yeah, I'm gonna just leave it like that. All right, we gonna leave it like that. But yeah, been experimenting, just saying like, you know what, let the people come up and whatever they wanna, vent about or talk about, kick it about, whatever on y'all mind, we can talk about it, chop it up. Not too usually I do sports right now, you know what I'm saying, but Pistons ain't in the playoffs no more. Spurs and the Knicks ain't played tonight. Thought they was gonna play last night on Sunday, but they playing tonight since it's Monday, not technically. So we gonna see what these bum ass Spurs gonna do. Down 2-0, going to New York, lost the first two games at home. I'm not even gonna get into that because they didn't. San Antonio really disappointed me, especially Wemby, man. That dude, I don't know what's going on. Like, it's no way the hell, it's no way in hell Karl Anthony Towns should be dominating this dude like he is. Like, I can't wrap my head around this. How are you 7'4" with a pretty much, damn near 10-foot wingspan? What is it, 9, 10 feet? And you're 7'4", and Karl Anthony Towns with his fluffed height numbers probably about 6'10", 6'11". I don't believe he's a true 7-footer. I don't. They fluff the height numbers on some players, certain players that have been going on for years. And it's like, man, you can clearly shoot over this dude. You can take him down in the paint and do whatever you want. I know Wemby's a bit on the lighter side, but and Karl Anthony Towns is a little heavier, maybe stronger. Yeah. But it's like, okay, that height, that wingspan is gonna counteract all that shit. So it's like, I don't understand what the Spurs game plan is. I really don't. And they got killers. Like, knew it was gonna be a pretty decent matchup looking at all the individual matchups. And the game two, De'Aaron Fox finally decided, finally decided to wake up and actually play, because he had been playing like trash the whole playoffs pretty much. Well, I ain't gonna say the whole playoffs, but the last series he definitely was playing like trash. And the first game one of this Knicks game, he played trash. So it's like game two, now you coming out, they still lose. And it's like, then damn, I think game two, Josh Hart didn't even score. He had 0 points. And y'all still lost. And another game, the second game also too, where Jalen Brunson shot the ball over 30 times and missed almost 20 shots. And they still won the game. I cannot wrap my head around this, man. Like, the game plan would be so simple to me if they would just let Wemby go take Karl Anthony Towns on the block. You got shooters. You got De'Aaron Fox can hit the three ball. You got Devin Vassell can hit the three ball. Devin Castle hit the three ball. Julian Champagne. I don't know if this is Champagne. But yeah, he can hit the three ball. He been shooting lights out. And I noticed the second half of the game too, he didn't shoot the ball out one time. So those points they missed from him would have won the game. They would have won game two easily. I'm just like, you know what? All this storyline stuff they be talking about with the NBA and the games and stuff, and it's just like, especially when you somebody like me that be, play parlay slips and all that stuff. You pretty much be trying to just. That's what it feel like, instead of the actual game and knowing the players and schemes and what they do. Hey, Jen, what's going on? I appreciate that, Hartman. How you doing this morning? I seen you last night, but I've been having a little. I don't know if you can hear me real good. My actual microphone, my condenser mic, been kind of tripping. I might have to buy me another sound card. My damn headphone port messed up. So I had to use my headset port and use my gamer headphone hookup to do whatever, do my hookup and everything. I appreciate you reaching level 10 in the support club. But yeah, just sitting here talking, running my mouth about sports for a minute, about the NBA Finals, the Knicks and the Spurs. See what these boys gonna do later. Debating if I want to put another parlay slip in because I'm tired of donating all my money. Goddamn DraftKings. Last Saturday was already a heartbreaker. Had a slip for $25 that would have won me 900 and missed it by one leg. What was that? I think Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals when the Spurs beat the hell did they play? I don't forgot. I watched the damn game and forgot who the hell they played. Oh my god, who the hell did they play last Sunday? Not the. Oh my god, it's so much shit been on my mind. I can't even think straight. I've been so damn tired this week. It's always missed by 1 or 0.5 and that. Yeah. Oh man, don't get me stuck. I had Wimby on my slip, that $900 slip last week for, what was it? I think over 42.5 PRA, and he only finished the game with like 31 points, rebounds, and assists. That was the only leg that smoked. So I like playing like the over-unders. They give you better odds and it's less legs and stuff. So put a nice amount down, you can get you a nice what's name back, especially with the parlay boost or whatnot, the little boost percentage and stuff. So I didn't, and don't get me wrong, I didn't hit on slips where max out the legs. It'd be 20, 25 legs. I did that before, but it's just a lot better and less. Well, I ain't gonna say less stressful, but the sweet spot for legs, if you got a nice amount of money to put down on whatever, is like 4 legs to like 7 legs, and you can put like anywhere from 20 on up on some, or maybe 10 depending on what you putting on your slip. You can get you a nice return. That's why I try to stick to the 2-mans. I don't have time for prize picks. I wish we could use prize picks up here in Detroit or up here in Michigan. I don't think they got it what's the name approved here yet. Cause I had made a damn account on there, but I was still trying to figure that shit out. I'm like, what? Why it ain't? Cause I think I had hit on stuff, but it was like they talking about points. I'm like, no, where the hell my money at? I done made these damn picks. We got DraftKings. Well, the what's names here in Detroit is fucking the casinos is Motor City. I think that's whatever with FanDuel, MGM. Yeah, them are two what's name Greek Town. Those are casinos here, Motor City, Greek Town, and MGM. But we I use DraftKings and I'm every now and then I might ESPN bet, but mainly that's the one I've been using now, DraftKings. I had to let ScamDuel go. I can't mess with them. They done too much foul stuff for me. Like I forgot what game that was where they had people. No, matter of fact, it was when the Pistons had played what was that, Orlando, in the first round of the playoffs, and couldn't nobody here in Michigan log into their accounts because they were saying it was overloaded from people just here in this part of the region or whatever to check their slips and stuff. I'm like, damn. Yeah, DraftKings pretty cool. I ain't really had no bad whatever with DraftKings, but FanDuel, oh no, I would never. I completely closed my account on there. I would never ever. They done screwed me out of so much money. And I know them people when the game I was just talking about, when people couldn't log on, because you can get your cash out depending on how your legs looking on certain slips you put in. You might get a good decent cash out and like shit. You know what I'm saying? And people couldn't log into their accounts to see what was going on. You know what I'm saying? It was down for about good 2.5 hours too, pretty much the damn near the whole game. I'm like, damn. Yeah, I can't mess with them no more. I had to go on and clip that, but yeah, I may try. Me and my nephew, we be me and my nephew and then my other cousin end up sending each other out, slip like, man, okay, yeah, this what we're comparing and contrasting notes. You doing research, trying to put together the perfect parlay to catch something. It just be like, man, they seem like they just be looking at our stuff and they're like, oh yeah, we got to throw a monkey wrench in their operation because all these picks, these is too good to pick. Hey, Wax, Fun Fake, what up though? What's the deal? Hmm. Ooh, this thing's so cold and good. Man, it's been a long ass week, y'all. What's the deal with you? Man, oh man, oh man. But yeah, we gonna see what these Spurs do later on. I may put a slip in. I gotta see what's going on. Hey, what's going on, Antoinette? How you doing this morning? What's going on? See what these bums gonna do if they gonna steal one and Matt. Like y'all going to Madison Square Garden too. Like the way y'all looking, man, y'all might get swept. Like God damn, man. This boy Wimby, man, I don't know what the hell going on with Doggy Bone. He been playing like, come on, bro. Oh, appreciate the heart, man. Oh, that boy Wax going for the Knicks. Hey, they might get it, man. I would have thought this was gonna be a way tighter, closer series from looking at all the matchups. San Antonio, they got some young, hungry, them boys can ball. But New York, they got it. I can't hate on them. They got it. I appreciate the share, Antoinette. But yeah, they for sure got it. Just I would have thought this going into game three, it'd have been 1-1, but being down 2-0, losing your first two at home, and going to Madison Square Garden. But we're going to see how the script play out. So, see how these eyes looking on DraftKings, see if I can get a good slip in for later. Try and catch something, get a couple hundred or something. I got so much shit I need to do to my damn truck. I need every dollar and cent I can get. Yeah, man. What's going on with y'all? What's on y'all mind? I'm just sitting here running my yap. I hope they don't. I got this. I think I got this music low enough so when I put it on YouTube, my damn shit won't get copyrighted like the last episode because of the music. Shout out to all my homies. Got my Detroit Takeover playlist playing in the background. I got to keep it at a certain level. So, like I said, when I put it on YouTube, it don't all that copyright shit. But can y'all hear me good? Cause that's another thing. I got to get me another headset and probably another sound card. Cause this thing been my microphone, my condenser mic I usually be on, be kind of tripping and shit. Been tripping lately. So it's muffled. Okay, let me move this mic over a little bit more. Okay, is that a little better? I don't think this damn headset, but it's more tailored for a video game or the controller and shit, my P5 and shit, than a damn sound card. So that's probably why this mic ain't all that great like that. But try and work through it. Try and work through it. But yeah, what's on y'all, man? What y'all wanna talk about? Been about? I was sitting here looking at the internet and seeing that whole hookup. Oh, okay. Well, as long as you can hear good, I hope this damn the audio once I rewatch it and you know hear the sound quality before I post it on my YouTube and shit. I hope it ain't all super low or super muffled like you was saying. Hope it's loud enough. Shit. But no, I was looking at that whole situation with that store owner got found not guilty of that young fella down there in South Carolina in 2023 about stealing the water and shit. I'm just like, man, after seeing the damn video, well, re-seeing it again, hadn't been so long. They show whatever, like, yeah, of course, that damn the father didn't do that shit. One of the sons did that shit. 'Cause that old man couldn't chase that boy down. Talking about this boy stealing some goddamn water. Like, come on, man. It's just like, man, I'm just so mm, over. Just like they just, it's just like really just pretty much done with just like, well, I've been done with it, but everybody else been just, they all the protesting. I'm over that shit. Like when it's time to throw down and tear this motherfucker up, hey, y'all call me shit, cause I'm not finna. I'm not finna all that march. Man, that shit don't do shit. It don't. It just don't. So the only way motherfuckers gonna understand, gonna gotta put belt, gonna have to put belt to ass. But that's what true revolution is. A lot of people don't understand that. That's how shit. The land we're on now got taken over. Shit, they did some. It was some whole shit, but that's what you know. Some people don't. A lot don't comprehend, understand. You know, but get knocked upside the head. Some people can't comprehend words, and they comprehend actions. If you get my drift, you feel me? So yeah, that shit is just like I'm pretty just over that shit. When it's time, when it's ready time, get down, time to go down. Yeah, y'all hit me up. I ain't finna do all that protest signs. Ooh, fuck all that. I'm good. But it's messed up because, like I say, like I tell talking to my brothers about this shit, it's like just being a human being, but we already know how, the stuff with people of color and whatnot, and the stuff we didn't have to deal with and everything. And it's just like, damn, you know, you do meet people of other ethnicities. It's only one race of human beings, is people, and it's other ethnicities like, you know, like-minded. Like it to me, and just from seeing stuff and meeting other people of other ethnicities and this and that, there are many like-minded people that think the way you do, that want people just to be, live peacefully amongst each other. And because it ain't about this. This don't determine if you a jackass or not, or a piece of shit person. It's what's in here and what's up here. This don't have nothing to do with it. But they been pressing that shit all it with, oh, black, white. This is like I wouldn't give a damn if you was purple, green, orange, whatever. If you an asshole, you an asshole. This don't have nothing to do with it. That's what it's all about, keeping the like-minded separated. Because I guarantee you, it's a lot more of us like-minded folks from all different walks of life and ethnicities that would probably I only say probably that would outnumber all these lost-minded folks. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like, that shit is just terrible, man. You don't want to have all this shit going, whatever violence and all that stuff, but the history of the world and how things work, revolution is the only thing that really changed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the truth. But, it's a lot of programmed people, you know, of all ethnicities and whatnot, so, I mean, it's rough, man. People just want to just live peacefully and you know respect people, everybody, and you know what I'm saying. But I say they want to keep, from my viewpoint, and just noticing how stuff is out here, and my 40 years of being on this earth, yeah, they want to keep the like-minded folks, keep us all separated away from each other, because we'll be too strong together and just like how they say with us, with our people of color, black folks, we come together, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Strength in numbers. Okay, that too, but I mean, like I said, the strength in numbers of all like-minded folks from all ethnicities, and you know what I'm saying. That's you can't beat that. Like, come on now, and they know that. But it's a lot of people that all that stereotypical and all this propaganda, all this bullshit out here, man. Like it's terrible, man. But all the past generations and stuff just passing down stuff and messing up the youth going forward and all this technology and stuff. It's like I got kicking with my bro Frequency, you know what I'm saying? My bro Jay, you know, I really feel like that I'm pretty sure I done said this before a few times on other episodes. They didn't weaponize information, and now really thinking about it too, they didn't really weaponize technology. But these damn like the kids is like, I'm just like, damn, it's like it's making them all this smart technology in these phones and this and that. I was looking at who I got on. I be following this girl named CSA Punch on Instagram and Facebook. She be making little funny memes about stuff from back in the day when we was, the millennials, Gen X stuff, stuff we grew up doing and all that stuff, throwback stuff. And it was something about like kids today writing an essay, and she was acting like the kids now, like Chat GPT, write me a whatever essay, this, and that, and whatever. Then did the other half of the hookup back when we had to go get the what's name cards to go look for certain books and stuff. Go get all these books and shit. This before like, at the progression of the internet. Youngsters, y'all come across this episode watching this shit. We had to go actually get books and shit. Encyclopedias, Encyclopedia Britannicas, you know what I'm saying, and other books and stuff, and actually read all this shit and information. And then shit, I remember back shit even before whatever, you know what I'm saying, with computers and shit, and we used to have to do shit on typewriters and shit. I couldn't imagine one of these little motherfuckers not trying to on a typewriter. Man, they'll lose their goddamn mind on a typewriter. What? Exactly, Antoinette. Yes, all night to finish them assignments, then writing rough drafts to you get the right hookup before you know what I'm saying, turning in. You ain't had your little what was them little folder things with the little clear hookups to make the presentation of your essay look all good and shit. Remember the science projects had a big old science board with the what was that, the data hypothesis and all that shit. Oh man, that shit. That shit is crazy. Yeah, that's another thing that's crazy to me. Like, so what was the purpose? Like, why aren't y'all teaching them how to write in cursive no more? Like, I don't understand that. Hey, what's going on, Miss Virgo? Like, what was the whole big thing just stopping teaching kids how to write in cursive now? Like, I don't understand that. Like, y'all forced that shit on us, and like my cursive still kind of, and cheers, Miss Virgo. Y'all, your butt out hanging, enjoying yourself. That's what's up. But yeah, like, what the hell? You know, y'all forced this damn cursive and stuff. Oh damn, hold on. Ooh, there we go. This damn cursive and stuff. It's like, damn, kids don't y'all stop teaching them how to write in cursive
I
and
don't
shit
know
now.
what happened to it, but they stopped doing it. And it's sad because when these kids go to sign something, they write it in print.
Yeah, I'm like, What was the?
Hey,
Man,
Miss
that's
Virgo.
crazy. That
Yeah, they
shit
was
is.
writing in print, and it's sad because they don't know. So as parents, we have to teach them now.
Mm-hmm. That's where it started at home. Shit. That's the first school. That should actually be the main school. Cause okay, they get old enough and you gotta send them off to school, or you got some people home school, but for the majority, go to school, go to public school, whatnot, or like little private schools, some shit. But you go to school, but you need to learn your fundamentals and the basics at home. Shouldn't
They
have
took a
to
lot of
be
that stuff
forced.
away from the kids, in the school system. Like they not teaching them the way they taught us algebra. They didn't learn algebra that way. They learned it the long way, basically.
Now
And
let
we was taught the short way in algebra. They're being taught the long version.
algebra. I am so glad you brought that up because I feel I hate algebra, and I'm going to tell you why. Because what career or job do you know that someone has to use that in a career job? What is the purpose of algebra? What is the purpose of adding 9y plus 5z? What is the purpose of that?
Construction, modeling,
The screen bring you up.
construction
And I
modeling,
was
and
like,
they
wow,
have
that's like a
to
good idea because, it costs a lot of money
measure,
to hire a karaoke.
like they use the math to make the design of the house or the building. So that's where the algebra come in at. Especially with the 9.4 and the 4.6, and your diagrams and everything. That's where the algebra come in at, where when the construction workers and they doing the graphs of the buildings and everything.
That's geometry. That's angles. That's not algebra.
But
That's no.
algebra is involved in it, because after you finish the angles, you have to add multiply everything and then do the decimals to make sure everything line up perfectly.
Right, but what?
It's
That's what I'm saying.
it's just, to me, it's just, I get where you coming from. To me, it just don't make no sense. But I know somebody that took the test and they do work in that field and they do use algebra and graphs and all of that.
Oh my goodness,
And then you got to think
man.
about it too. If you want to work for NASA, you using mathematics. Period.
Oh, add what's going on, young Carl? My fault. Appreciate the shares, bro. What's going on with you? Uh, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. The core things we use every single day.
Hmm.
And it always just, I'm just like, before you just broke it down, but I understand geometry, working on cars and stuff, because there's certain stuff you have to measure, and like some people like building speaker boxes for subwoofers for cars and stuff. People have their sound systems and all that, and
Right.
running wires and stuff. I install sound systems and stuff in cars too, so I have to do measurements and all that stuff, and certain angles when I'm trying to make a amp rack for whatever, adding on a box, or all that stuff. Oh, appreciate the love, Miss Virgo. But
Thank you, Miss Berger.
I never, even with geometry when I was in school, like I didn't too much care for that. Like probability and statistics, I did better in that than all the stuff. The math classes I took in high school and middle school and whatnot. That algebra, it just never made sense to me. 'Cause I'm like, what are we using this for? Like I done asked so many people, like, have you ever had to use algebra at your job or whatever your career? They're like, hell no. That's why I be like, what the hell is the? We could have been learning a whole nother class or something, or trades which should have been getting taught in school, like just like how, like, middle school I had wood shop, they had home ec when I was in uh what that's what start well, middle school supposed to start sixth, seventh, eighth grade. My elementary went all the way up to six, so I didn't go. to middle school to seventh, eighth grade to my middle school I went to. But they had home ec, wood shop. I think it was something else in there, but like I said, I had wood shop. All right, Miss Virgo. Um, I had wood shop, and it's like, all right, this something learning like a skill, a trade thing. You know what I'm saying? Like to get to high school, definitely should be teaching kids some, like career type stuff. Of course, they got whatever with junior ROTC and all that stuff, but that stuff should already be in school. Like when I went to Votech, to vocational school for automotive to work on cars. I for 2 years got my certification hooked up, work on cars and stuff, and that should be already in the school. Like, why do I have to? Like, we literally had to catch a bus from way over my neighborhood I grew up to over here close to where I'm at now, where I stay at now, which the place I went to for Votech ain't too far from there, but had to, catch the bus from that school to that school. Like, why is this not all in one school? But I mean, of course, I know all that stuff by design, especially in being schools in the hood and stuff. I'm pretty sure out in the burbs and stuff, they probably got little on campus all around right there. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like,
Well,
damn,
when
like,
I like I could relate where you coming from because when I was growing up and I was in elementary school, my elementary school went from kindergarten to eighth grade.
mm,
So I took home economics and shop.
mm-hmm,
And then when I got to high school, I was in graphic design. So I didn't do me being a female, I didn't do stuff an average female would do. I was doing the stuff the guys was doing. Like me being raised around all boys, I wanted to do the same things they was doing. I wanted to learn how to make t-shirts, how to do graphs and, you know,
mm-hmm,
come up with equations, how to come up with my own label. So I wanted to learn things like that. And
mm-hmm,
I used to make my little signs, buy the Kool-Aid, make some little ices, pour them in little cups, freeze them, to make my little product and my little money. Make sure I got my
mm-hmm.
profit for the day, what I gotta do. But yeah, like I all that came with design, like graphic design with the different signs. I had a car washing business, I had an icy business. As a kid you wanna learn how to do things.
Yeah,
So
we
when it
fucked
was
with
time for
back
me to
then.
learn my dad, watching him, I'm like, oh, what you about to do? He's like, I'm about to work on the car. Well, I want to see. I want to how you do the brakes. Like, I want to know. Like,
Mm-hmm.
for me to be 46, I could change my own brakes. I know how to change my own oil. I know how not to have my dashboard lit up. Like, I know how to maintain my vehicle. All because I learned how to do things that average females not looking to learn.
Mm-hmm.
But with
And
that graphic design, it comes it with that graphic design you are using like in high school. I learned graphic design in high school and we was doing math, like using all the math. Like you said, add and subtract and multiplication. You know what I mean? And we use points and angles because we had to cut a certain way to a 90-degree angle. You feel what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
So, like, I had to use all that stuff, but I'm happy I learned all of that because,
Mm-hmm.
I'm me at the end of the day. I'm a different breed. And I love to be
And that,
different because I'm not going out here in the world not knowing how to change a tire. Because when you change a tire, what do the tire say? It has numbers on it. So you got to make sure you understand them numbers. So it's like no matter what you do, math, you see math 24/7, even if you're not adding and subtracting or multiplication or dividing it, you still see
mm-hmm.
numbers, you
And that's
know?
another thing. That's another thing too. Like, I never could understand. Like, I didn't think, women. I didn't kick it with females before, and they get guff about, oh, woman doing man jobs, and it's like, if like my aunt, my auntie, she's a master mechanic. That's another person I learned how to work on cars on. My auntie's a master mechanic,
Right.
And between her and me going to school, that's why I learn how to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't understand that. Like, what's going on, pretty eyes? I don't like, oh, women shouldn't be driving trucks and doing this man job. Like, man, if somebody wanna do something, it's all that sex shit. Like, oh, you do female. Like, man, if motherfucker can do, if she can do it, she can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit always been lame and corny as hell to me. Like, man, come on with that bullshit. Like, I guarantee if my child was here, oh, trust me, my little girl would know how to. Hell, the shit I'm working on now, I'd have probably let her did all that shit. Like, here, you can go ahead and make this money. Oh, she would have been well prepared on vehicle stuff and other little stuff I know how to do, working with my hands and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Like,
I even learned how to do stuff around the house, like how to
mm-hmm,
fix the kitchen sink, how to stop a leak. I learned how to
mm-hmm,
paint. My dad taught me how to paint. Like
mm-hmm.
I was doing hanging curtains at an early age because I wanted to learn. Because I was always told to be independent. And yeah, I can call my brothers and my dad if I get stuck with something. I'll call them like, Dad, how I do this again? You know what I mean? Or how you do this? And then my brothers, they work on cars. They do work on bikes. So if anything, if I get stuck in doing something, I know I can reach out and get that A1, even though they're not in front of me, they can still give me that A1 over the phone, and I'm following directions like that. You know, so to me, I'm happy I learned all that stuff.
That's how it should. This how I feel. That's how it should be. Like, we learn whatever certain stuff. Y'all, women, can do certain little whatever better than y'all do better than us. Certain stuff we probably can do little better than y'all, but y'all have that big, y'all can learn and get great at and get good, get great at the shit. You know what I'm saying? Just
Hmm.
like cooking. I'm not the best cook. I can cook, but I'm not like no chef. And I don't mind. Okay, ask me like, yeah, how you do this, and that, or grilling or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is that certain stuff with that. And it's like, all right, cool, yeah. Then if you got, like you say, you know how to work on cars, work on stuff in the house, home improvement stuff, this and that, certain stuff you come on, you might get stuck on something, come to me, and, oh, all right, yeah, no, this how you do this, and that. It's just to be natural, like, just like, I don't know, man. That just crazy. Like, motherfuckers expect
Well, I
the
taught my daughters
cleanup.
a little bit how to. I taught them how to paint, how to hang curtains, how to hang blinds. You know, I taught them how to wax the floor, how to deep clean headboard, like baseboards and stuff. Like I taught them what I was taught.
Right.
You know, with my father being went from a truck driver to being the head maintenance man of a high school. I learned how to deep clean, like you know what I mean, how to clean walls, get marks off walls and stuff like that. So he used to go to work. I want to go to work too. Like I want to go. It's the weekend. I could go. I want to help you with the building. You know, so you learn things and it helps you along the way.
Oop, my fault. Hell yeah. Hey, creator bestie, what's going on?
All
How
right,
you doing
sissy.
this morning?
But yeah, it helped you along the way. Like it's crazy because basically all my jobs was based off my parents. So
Mm-hmm.
with me learning the basics of a car and having the graphic design, I'm like, okay. So when I got my car, I changed. I'm like, Daddy, I need to go change my brakes. He's like, I ain't changing them. You gonna change them? I'm gonna sit right here and watch you. And okay, did I do it right? Yeah, you did right. Go test drive the car. Oh, I did that. I'm proud of myself. You know what I mean? Daddy, I need to change my oil. You better get under there yourself. I'm gonna sit right here and watch you. Like, you know, so I had that just in case I made a mistake or mess up, he was right there. So I was kind of
Mm-hmm.
happy about that. But then my mom, she went to food service. So I got certified for food service. So I started working in the kitchen and I loved it. So it was like, okay, you certified for food service. What's next? Okay, go to housekeeper. go to floor tech. You know what I mean? So it's just basically like every apartment, every house my mom had, her kids did floors, walls, and all of that for her. So she didn't have to worry about too much from the outside. You know what I mean? Only thing I
Yeah.
didn't learn how to do was build a deck. But everything else, when it comes to the household, changing panels and all of that, yeah, I got that. I got that on lock. You know what I mean?
Like it's just a person just to just have skills, just the independence of not to being like, oh, I'm independent. I don't need no whatever to do this, and that. Like I say, I can cook. I know how to clean up behind clean and by my behind myself and you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that I know a lot of men out here that expect everybody or woman clean up for them. This is that. Like I can't. I'm not gonna sit around and wait on nobody to sit clean up behind a mess. I know I clean up. I done made. It's clean up. Like I'm with somebody like and this whole thing with the 50-50 shit and everything. It's like, man, look, if we both working, whatever this and that, it's like it's just natural. Like, okay, I see dishes in the hookup, boom, I hit these motherfuckers, boom. A couple nights out the week, whatever, I cook some, you cook some, or we get take out. It's just like the shit should just be just bounce off each other natural. Whether we work doing that type of stuff, or you got your skills of what you know how to do, I got my skills of what I know how to do, and we put the shit together and form fucking Voltron and fucking be great and fucking God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like all that
Yeah,
extra
I
shit.
have that
Like,
in I have that in my relationship. So, like, if I come in and I'm home first, I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna make sure everything is straight. So, when you come in, all you could do is just relax. And it's vice versa. So, like, I get the 50-50 because sometimes I be tired and I get off late. I don't always get off the same time. You know what I mean? So we balance each other out.
yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. But I don't understand why people complicate shit so much. Just in general. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Right.
like God damn, man. Like, um, I say that shit just tripped me out. Like what they say, women doing men jobs. Like, girl, a female want to drive a truck. What the fuck wrong with that? You want to drive a truck? Don't drive a truck. Shit, you want
What
to
I say
be
to
a
people that think like that, I ask them. So you rather drive your car and you're on the highway and your tire blow out. You got a spare in the trunk, so you just gonna sit there on the side of the road,
I got
or
triple
you gonna
A.
get
I
out
pay
there and
for
move that
triple
car
A.
because your kids in that back seat and you gotta get them home. You gonna do what you gotta do as a mother. Like, it's not saying, oh, because that's a man job. No, baby. It's called life lessons to get you out of predicaments and get you to safety. So
Man,
that's how I was taught about it. You gotta look, change this tire just in case. You gotta blow out somewhere.
and
You
that's
don't want to
not
be
no
stuck on the
hard shit
road.
to do.
You know.
Hard shit to do. Like, man, but of course, me being a man, of course, you want to make we see that this is the thing. Like, men, we want to see like, okay, a woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, she can hold her own, and do, you know what I'm saying? And if shit, whatever, I know she got my back. But me, naturally as a man, I'm gonna just do more naturally. Not, you know what I'm saying? You got sap ass dudes that ain't whatever, but a man, I'm gonna do more whatever anyway, just off the strength anyway, because that's what I'm naturally just programmed to fucking do. So you can, as long as you got my back, I'm cool. We cool. You know what I'm saying? And you do
Right.
your thing,
But
I
it's
do my.
also
You know what I'm saying?
go to it also goes back into like like the relationship. The woman, she's not insecure, she's not jealous, she's not like possessive, and he have to be not insecure, not possessive, not jealous. You know what I mean? And if you have honesty, like if y'all both angry, walk away until y'all cool off and come back and talk about it. But in the same token, a lot of I noticed like a lot of people is not willing to let the other one lead. Like, yeah, I could do things on my own. Yeah, I'm grateful that I was raised that way, and I take nothing from it but pride and joy. But in the same token, I allow my man to lead. Like I'll let him lead, and I'll just follow.
See, and that right there too, the whole leading thing. I feel like this. It's like it's certain things a woman with certain situations like, all right, baby, because you ain't. I'm just in front of you, you behind me. We side by side together, so we both lead.
Hmm.
Certain stuff as a man, I like. Look, watch out, but I take care of this, and then certain situations your womanly touch and y'all, all right, I'm right
It's
here,
the
right here.
same. I'm
You know
saying
what
the
I'm
same
saying?
thing you're saying. It's just, you know, I just like when we talk, we talk, we make decisions together. It's like it's never like just one sided. But in the
Yeah.
same token, when it comes to like the vehicles or whatever, like and you could like most people don't get it, but us females do have it hard. If we go to like get the oil change, it's a problem
Oh yeah.
because we're females. You know, you try to overcharge, but if you a female that knows about it, you can't let they not gonna get over on you. You feel what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
So it's like certain stuff, you know, it's like he steps in, he take care of it. I just, just go about my business. You know what I mean? So,
Oh yeah.
right, that's just how it is.
I didn't had the young lady car I'm working on now. I didn't had to explain to her, like, yeah, you went out and bought this car on your own. I get it, young, got your first car, whatnot. You got son and everything, this and that. But you gotta take somebody with you that know about cars, whatnot. Because
Mm-hmm.
whether you buying from a private owner or a dealership or one of these A and B lots, especially the A and B lots or the private owners, they'll tell you anything just to get the money from you. And I'm sitting there, she telling me all the stuff, what was going on with the car before she got, well, guess in the process of buying it, he like, yeah, the car overheat, this and that. Just pull it over to the side. Like, whoa, wait a minute, why did you buy the car if he told you it's overheating? And it's like you don't know whether it's the radiator's bad, the water pump, hell, the head, the damn head gasket might be gone, shot on this motherfucker,
Right.
anything, or if the thermostat sticking. And I'm like that should have just been a deal breaker right there. And for the
But she
price
could have
you
also
told her,
bought the part that you have too. Okay, you know the gadget that you have that you hooks up to the car and it tells you everything that's wrong with the vehicle.
oh
You
yeah,
can
the
purchase one of
diagnosis.
those from Amazon, and you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean. Like this is what goes back. This is why I say I'm grateful to learn things because I'm not buying nothing. If I'm looking at a car, I'm testing it. I'm opening that door.
Yeah.
I'm plugging my thing up because I need to know. You know what I mean? And that's just
Mm-hmm.
it. And
Lady,
a lot
yeah,
of
boo.
females need to understand. Take that, buy it, go to Amazon. You can purchase it. It's a diagnose system. It diagnoses your cars. It tells you exactly what's wrong with your car and everything. You go on Amazon,
Well,
you purchase it.
a lot of people don't really know how to
Use
actually,
it and everything.
yeah,
But
and read the code because you got to pull the
yeah,
codes,
but
then
and
Google the
if
codes and everything.
but you can learn it. If you know
Yeah,
somebody that knows cars, you can learn it. If you
yeah,
know
it's
somebody that work
simple.
at, you know, advanced auto, go to advanced
Mm-hmm.
auto. Well, this is what popped up. This is that. So I need to learn it. You know what I mean? So it's nothing wrong with that because I have one. I'm not purchasing
Yeah.
nothing if I don't know. I know what to look for with a flood car. The side of the you
Mm-hmm.
open the door, it's rusty. That's a flood car. You don't want that type of car. You want to look. You want it's certain things to look for with a vehicle.
And that's what made me. From me looking at certain stuff, and this dude
Oh,
told
hey,
her
Luda.
what's going. Oh, Luda in this thing. What up, Luda? What's
Yeah,
the
he
deal?
was trying to get on the thing.
Oh, I ain't see him. But yeah, I don't even see him on the viewer thing.
Where you go?
He must, this app will kick people out of lives and stuff. I don't know what the hell's wrong with this damn TikTok shit, but the kicking it with a few people about the car. Like I said, the car looked like it had been sitting for a minute, and the dude told her, like, yeah, I put some new parts on here and this, and that. He ain't put shit on the damn car. I'm looking around doing the stuff I was initially putting the starter on because I got asked to put the starter on. So I'm
So
like,
did you
okay,
finally get
somebody.
this? What time did she bring the starter to you though? But you looked like you
No,
was mad on camera. Like you
no,
was
no. Listen,
mad.
this the thing. So when I got asked to put on the starter, she had to get a another battery or whatnot because I guess the old battery is drained. But that when I looked at the old battery, that thing was messed up. The bottom of it was swole, like it was about to explode when I looked at it. So she had got a battery from a remanufactured battery. It was like a used battery, but it's they pop the top, put some more ass in it, put some new plates in it, and put a new top on it, and sell
Yeah.
it like it's a new battery. So she got the battery and whatnot, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm thinking it's a full charge on the battery by it being a new battery. So I put the starter on. I go hook everything back up, battery and everything. Go to crank the car, all the power, just nothing. I'm like, the hell? Oh, I call her. I'm like, what's going? Where you say you got this battery from? She like, oh yeah, somebody told me that the battery where I got the battery from, it might not be charged or whatnot. So I said, oh wow. So I go in the house, get my Noco Genius, my battery charger, check the charge and charge it and videoed it and sent it to her like, yeah, this damn battery's dead. So
Mm-hmm.
oh, appreciate that follow, Kevin Payton. I got you back. But uh, I said I'm gonna give it 30 minutes and get a little charge on it because it's a little small battery. This ain't just a little Dodge Journey. Them batteries, but this generation, the first generation, the battery ain't all that big on it. So charge it up 30 minutes. Get my truck, jump it off my truck, bring it back out here,
Hit the
let it charge or whatnot, and bring it out here. Still wasn't doing nothing. Then I put my cables on it off my truck on it. Still wasn't doing nothing. I'm like, okay, what the hell is going on with this damn car? So I'm checking the fuses, checking all the relays, doing the little test with my little 12-volt battery and my jumper wires, checking all the relays for the ignition, anything that got to do with the power. Because I'm like, the starter is not going to stop the power in the inside of the car like your radio, dashboard, cut on your headlights and all that shit.
mm-hmm.
So I'm like, what the hell? So I said, all right, you know what? I'm going to go and let this battery charge overnight and come back out here in the morning and see what happened with the full charge. So do that, nothing happened. Same thing, nothing happened. So I'm like, all right, now what's keeping this car from not having no power? All the fuses are fine, all the relays are fine. I'm like, okay, alternator. Look at the alternator, and like you said, flood car. The car looked like it been sitting for a while, and plus, and I looked at the alternator. I never seen so much rust on an alternator, and this is a 2009 car, not no 1975 Buick. You know what I'm saying? It's sitting in the damn backwoods somewhere in somebody's yard or something. 2009 with a suit. I'm talking about like, man, this thing. I'm surprised it still even was working. Rusted out. And a few people I was telling about that, it's like, dang, that sounds like it might have been a flood car. And I'm like, it might have been. I don't know. And I'm sitting up when I'm under the car, when I put the starter on, I'm looking like, damn, why the damn oil filter like it got rust around where you twist it up on the spout, like around the rim of the damn oil filter is rust on there too. Hey, what's going on, Kayla say? It's rust around there too. So I'm like, damn, this dude ain't do shit to this car. It probably ain't been no tune up on it and God knows when. So I done checked her oil. She bought a quart short and it's all black, super black coffee oil. I'm like,
Mm.
damn. I'm like, she had asked me, like, did I see any other thing else going on with it? I told her, I'm like, yeah, like, you ain't got no coolant in your reservoir, like, it's bone dry. And you talking about the car be overheating. I'm like, well, that could be your thermostat might be stuck closed. You know what I'm saying? So had her grandmother when she got the alternator, she had got a couple bottles of coolant and a thermostat. So I took all this stuff I was waiting on her come bring the other parts. Look at the old thermostat that was in there. This thing got rust on it, and it's
Hmm.
stuck. Like, you know how a thermostat, once
Yeah.
it get the operating tip it open, you'll be able to see the little open, whatever it is
Opening.
stuck.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, this thing rusted as hell. Like, all right, slap a new one in. But before I slapped the new one in, I stuck my finger in, where the upper radiator hose go on the thermostat housing.
Mm-hmm.
I stuck my finger up in there. Usually some coolant might spill out once you take that hose off. Then nothing come out. And I'm like, damn, what the hell? It's dry in here too? I'm like, oh
Mm-mm.
man. So I told her all this shit, and I'm like, all right, cool. Got the alternator on. Got the fully charged battery. Got my multimeter. Like, let me check the charge. Just make sure. 12.7 full charge. All right, bet. Throw it in. Nothing. I'm just like, okay. And all years I've been working on damn card, working on cars, I ain't never experienced this shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this damn car? Like, I'm like, ain't no rats in there, cause I done seen the girl drive the car before, drove it up the street. So I know ain't no damn
Right.
rats and done got up under the wires, chewed the wires and shit. So I'm like, all right, let me sit scratching my head. Asking her about the battery again. Me and her grandmother talked about the battery again.
Mm-hmm.
So this place called Holbrook, an auto parts store, where her grandmother talked to the dude at the store, and whatnot. I'm talking. I end up chopping it up with him like, yeah, man, the charge is 12.7, everything, whatever, whatever. He's like, dang, the battery might have a dead cell in it, even though it's showing excuse me, showing a full charge. I'm like, god damn. So they take it up to the hookup so he can test it. And he tell me it's enough cold cranking that's just to turn it over. But come to find out, the batteries the granddaughter bought, whose car it is, it was the wrong battery. So he send them back here with the right battery. I checked the charge on it. All right, 12.4 where it's supposed to be.
Right.
Boom, slap it in the hookup. Boom, nothing. I'm like, okay, this blowing me away. I'm like, so she like, just gonna get you some rest. I see you getting irritated. I'm like, yeah, cause this is not making no sense. Cause it's nothing else. It can't be nothing else. But I'm sitting there thinking, like, okay, let me jump on the hookup and
Right.
so it's the fuse box for this particular car. Well, them Chryslers that around that year is
Mm-hmm.
under the hood by the front driver's side tire, and the battery is right in front of the front driver's side tire. I had a Dodge Stratus that was like that, where the battery was right by the fender and stuff, instead of in
Right.
the hood or in the back. Which I never understand why the engineers did that stupid shit. That shit was so dumb. So the fuse box is called a totally integrated power module, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, I'm seeing different stuff on YouTube. People saying like, she like, yeah, the car just stopped and wouldn't crank back up, but it had power. So I'm like, all right. So the ground on them cars when they came off the line, they came off the assembly line, that they had bad grounds anyway, kind of crappy ground. So I
Right.
didn't bare metal, so the connections would be good solid ground or whatnot. Saved
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff. Did that, still wasn't doing nothing. So come to find out, after I done did a hard reset, I had looked up something about doing a hard reset for the tip is called a tipum, but basically the fuse wasn't in it. It got the mega fuse in there, that all the fuses and whatnot. So get the battery post, zip tie them together, take all unplug the damn the module and let it sit
Right.
overnight so all the diodes can clear out. Come back out the next morning, hook the module back up, put the battery back in, cables, everything. Ain't no corrosion, nothing, everything cool. So put it back on, nothing. I'm like, yup, it's this damn module. Come to find out, Chrysler had a recall on them damn things. That's why initially
Wow.
her car stopped and she couldn't crank it back up. So the mega fuse that's inside the module just gave the fuck out. So her grandmother ended up ordering another one, remanufactured one from the same dude from the parts store I was talking to. I ended up having to
Hmm.
call him to make sure, like, okay, is it the one you ordered? Is it already programmed, or is it gonna have to get flashed over, whatnot? This the VIN number and all that stuff got to get whatever. He like, oh, it should just be plug and play. So even if you got to whatever, just do a hard reset. So I'm like, all right, cool. Well, I'm already gonna take this stuff apart and have it already ready. I already got the stuff zip tied. Did the reset again, so all I gotta do is plug it up. I'm just like, damn. I can't be mad at the person that gave the girl the initial diagnosis, like, yeah, starter this and that, because most cases on most cars, on 97% of cars out here on the road now, if your car just stops but you still have power or whatnot, you can't crank it. Either you got corrosion on your battery cables, your battery done went bad, or one of your fuses done popped. If all three of them check out and ain't none of them three, it's either your starter or your alternator. That's how a car. That's how the electricity on a car works. But starting a car, why? It's either all your fuses good, ain't no corrosion on the battery's still good and everything. It's the starter or your alternator. But the case with this damn thing, oh no, it's a whole nother like I said, that damn thing took me through some shit mentally and physically these past 2 days. I said, oh my God, I don't ever want to touch one of these damn journeys again. Like,
Okay,
man,
when you said the car was rusted, the parts that was rusted, remember
mm-hmm.
how back in the day when our parents used to work on the cars, they used to use Coca Cola. Remember how Coca Cola used to be that strong? They used to pour it on like the rusty parts of the cars and it cleaned the car parts.
I
Like,
did that before.
do you think the Coca Cola today that's being made today will do the same or no?
I don't know. The last time I did that, I had some chrome. When I had an old school Cutlass, an '84 Cutlass. I had some chrome rally wheels on it. And they had a little rust on them, and I ended up getting some Fago cola. That's the pop up here or whatnot, or soda. I don't know how y'all be saying. Everybody say pop and soda different and shit, but the damn the cola or whatnot, and put it on the hookup and got the little the wire, not the wire brush, but the Brillo pad, and scrub the rust
Right.
off the chrome and shit. I'm like, damn, this shit works. Like, oh shit. So Mm, I don't know. I mean, the Coca Cola now still seem like it's kind of strong. I was gonna crack one today when I ate dinner and shit earlier, but I was like, I'm gonna just drink some orange pop or whatnot. Which I don't drink a lot of pop anyway. I only drink that
Right.
when I my damn
No, I
dinner
was
and
just
shit.
saying that because when you was talking about the rust in the car, I'm like, hold up. Then back in the day, our parents
Hmm.
used to use the Coca Cola. Coca Cola was that
Yeah.
strong that you could pour it on rust, even like
Yep.
a bottom of a rust pot in the house. It would clean it. You know what I mean? But like that's why I was like, well, maybe the Coca Cola now that's being made now in this generation is not as strong as it was back then in the 80s and the 90s. You know, in the 80s and the 70s, in the 80s and the 90s. Like it's probably not that strong.
Man, that shit. When I say I never seen an alternator, and the alternator on the engine on this car sits at the top, cause it's
Hmm.
the first gen journey. I know the next gen them had them 3.6 Penstars, them damn Dodge cars that lifter tick, always them 3.5s, and I mean the 3.6s in them Hemis got that damn lifter tick. Just one of the lifters always come loose on them engines, but this 3.5, the thing sit right there at the top, so you want no hard job doing the alternator or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how the hell is there so much fucking rust on this alternator? Like the damn pulley wheel super rusty, the propeller behind the rusted out, the whole casing rusted out, the damn what's the names in the back just like it's burnt. I'm like, man, this thing look like it was on death row anyway, cause the car got like I want to say, what was it? I think 184K on it, almost at 200K. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, damn. But I can tell this car had been sitting. But when before she bought it, whoever owned it wasn't driving this car. That car been sitting. There's cobwebs and all type of. I'm like, this car was it.
Right.
I'm
But
like,
I'm
it just
happy that she came to you and you took in it might have been frustrating, but you figure out what was really the cause of the problem to help her, knowing that she has a child and you're knowing it from the kindness of your heart to help her out to understand like what's going on with this car. And that's a good thing.
I think the last time I was stressed out like this on a car when I was working on my truck and I had to do my O2 sensors and these things, oh my God. The process to get to them in here, it wasn't too bad when I finally looked on the Explorer forum for the Mountaineers and Explorers or whatnot. Got to take out the center console. They talking about take the seat out. I'm like, I ain't finna do all that. Y'all kiss my ass and all that shit. I take this console out and open up the little access point, and it was so rusted. It took me 4 days just to get one damn O2 sensor out, and it barely like my wrench I had it on. It was like a hope and a prayer that it finally bit because the O2 sensor little special little wrench tool I had. It's like it was like kept stripping the bolt. I'm like, damn, why
Hmm.
is this thing not biting on this damn screw like it's supposed to? I ain't having to get another wrench. I'm like, all right, let me get a pipe, get some more leverage to break it loose and shit, and get my damn torch so I can heat it. Had to heat the damn thing up about damn near an hour, like red, and it finally broke loose. This thing had me so goddamn mad. I said, oh my god, man. Oh, I think, what was that? Was that the day I pulled all my sounds out? Yeah, I think that was the day I got mad. I'm like, man, I'm about to sell this damn truck. Fuck this truck. Took all my subwoofers and my amps. Oh man, this is oh my god, man. I tell people, I say, man, you gotta have a certain level of patience, especially dealing with the newer cars. Like
Hmm.
all this damn electronic, all these sensors and modules and stuff. Like you have to have a diagnostic too. Like the one I got, I paid what almost $300 for mine, and mine can like reset certain stuff. I wish I would have just went on ahead and spent the whole damn 12, 1500 and got the big tablet boy and which I'ma still
With
end up
everything
getting
on it.
one.
Yeah,
But
that one is I seen
mm,
it. It is worth the money. I didn't see
hell
it in
yeah.
person, but being on Amazon looking at things and knowing that it's a
Mm,
dyno system, me, like I just
mm,
want to stay up on the new because
hell
like my
yeah.
daughters drive, so I want to make sure they good like with certain stuff, gas
Mm-hmm.
cans and shit like that. Just being a mother, like okay, if you see this come on, and it's like come on, like my oldest daughter, she has a 24 a Honda SUV Sport, and her brake light just kept coming on. Then the engine light came on. So I told her like, let your uncle take it for a test drive, and he could tell you if it's something with the engine or the brakes. But it was nothing wrong with the brakes. Kind of find out it was a piece recalled on her car. So she took it in. They gave her a rental for a week. She took it in. She got the rental. And it was just the smallest little chip ever. The smallest piece, the smallest little thing ever. And then it was working all over again. Like
That's
the
what
brake light
happens.
went off, the engine light went off. But it's good that she noticed, and not keep riding around like that because anything could have happened. It could have cut off in the middle of the highway or whatever. And she has the kids in the car, so I just tell them like be aware of certain things.
All right. What up, Luda? I see you back in this thing, man. I missed. She said Anthony said you was in here trying to jump on the panel, but I ain't see the hookup. And I was like, damn, he must have put him out the hookup, or he jumped back out. chat and everything. That's live. What's going on with you, man? And yeah, I'll tell people, I'm like, these new cars now are nothing more than a laptop or desktop computer with wheels on them. Oop, my fault. They computers with wheels on them now. There's so many sensors and just like unnecessary shit on these cars now. It's so this is just it's bad. It's just like, oh my god, man! Like diagnosing goddamn electrical stuff just in general is already a goddamn that shit is a pain in the ass. Period. Especially understanding ohm loads and volts and all that stuff. Like I said I start sound system cars stuff too, so knowing had to learn all that, know and learn all that shit. Then when you shit under the hood with all the modules and all that shit. That's like, oh my god, man. I appreciate the Hartley, bro. That shit, man. Like, ooh. I wish my sister she would have. She been a girly girl, like doing hair, nails and stuff. Which ain't nothing wrong with that, but she don't be one even mess with none of that stuff. Like trying to work on the car and stuff. I'm like, and it's kind of weird because when she was younger, she seemed like she was, she always seemed like something rough. You know what I'm saying? Like, not, no, I don't even say so much like
Well,
tomboy, but she got older, then got more girlier. And I'll be like, I'll be trying to get her. I was like, let me show you how to see. Like,
yeah, I could do it
showing
with
off.
I do it with my nails, like, but that's the thing, like, I don't wear tips or anything, so my nails are my
Mm-hmm,
nails. They are my real nails. So
mm-hmm.
it's like you learn how to do stuff with your nails. Like it's just the same as like you're washing dishes. You're using your you just make sure you don't secure your hands so you won't break them. But but
You
just leave her
them
alone. As long as she got you, she fine.
good knuckle busters. Them gloves only gonna stop so much. I done split
No,
open
I'm
so
not you, your
much.
sister, not you, your sister with her girly hands, not you.
Mm,
Some
mm,
women don't
mm.
want their hands all hard, with
Right.
collars and stuff.
I get it. No, I get it. I just like, damn. It would be nice to my sister just little something, something, but she just be so whatever. But I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? Do your hair, your nails, and other stuff you can do whatnot. Cause it'd have been cool just to her to, with that shit. But I get it. Oh, appreciate the go pop, bro. And oh, she sent you some goat hookups. But yeah, that shit just uh, mm, mm, mm. Just the grand overview of a lot of stuff. Like, man,
Okay,
this.
did you hear about the graduation? How they shut up this graduation in Fairfield? Like,
Oh, wow.
I sent it to your inbox for you to look at it. Like it was at graduation, like one died, six was injured. Like it's crazy.
Mm, 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 mm. That shit is so sad. Like, you see so much of that stuff going on. Like, people fighting at the graduations. Just,
Well, I think the father deserved it. Sorry.
mm,
I'm on the son's side. When the other family members is coming forward and saying that you sat there once the boy mother died, your wife, you sat there, you bullied your son. You
mm,
you antagonizing him. He didn't come there for you, he came there for his brother. And you sat there and antagonized that young man, threatening him, get up so I could punch you in your face in front of people. Like you're at a graduation. You should have hold your composure as a
mm,
father. But you swung, you missed, you got what you deserved.
mm, 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 mm.
And now you're feeling some type of way because it's all over social media. But that's nobody's fault but yours. You went there on some, he gonna do what I say. So that's just your problem.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the
Man,
fight, Luda?
I
It
don't
is
know
a
so
sad
much
situation, but the
going
father
on.
antagonized them.
damn, it is just too much shit going on. Like this graduation and prom and all that stuff supposed to be a good time for the kids to, they
Mm-hmm.
go on to the next stage in life of young adulthood, and it's like, god damn, all you fighting, all this damn fighting and shit, shooting, and this is like, oh my god, man, like, ugh, I get
All you
so
could do is
burnt
pray
out from
for
looking
them.
at that
That's it.
shit.
That's all we could do. We
I
can't do
see so
much.
I see so many of them stories. It just get just burnt out on that shit. It's like, man, like, well, y'all get it together. Like, damn, like, what is wrong with y'all, man? But it's like I say, the adults, these kids now are from the end of the Gen X and the millennials. The millennials, my hookup. These are our kids, and a lot of the motherfuckers that I grew up with, it was a lot of ain't shit dudes and ain't shit females, and you gotta factor in, the crack babies and alcohol, all that stuff that then got transferred off to these kids, especially when my generation they start popping them ecstasy pills and popping Molly and doing all that extra shit, all that shit from even from past stuff from when it, our grandparents or whatever motherfuckers was on that heroin, and then boom, the crack came into play. All that stuff, go through motherfuckers' genes and shit and all that stuff. And these kids now got a lot of these kids got all that stuff in shit, crack, alcohol, all type of just stuff, and they just off. And then along with that, they not getting no structure at home, no type of morals, principles, values taught to them at home, because mom and daddy are, what I'm saying, out on the party or just whatever the hell they doing, but constantly making kids left and right and all this shit. And it's like, this is the result. These are the kids that are doing all this shit now. It's getting to the point kids ain't got no, ain't, oh, well, it's to the point kids ain't not going to their ceremony graduation. Yeah, which caused trauma. I mean,
It do cause a lot of trauma.
mm-hmm, yep.
I'd rather graduate. Send me my diploma. Thank you very much. I'll sit home. I don't even want to go to prom. I'll sit home.
That's
That's what's going to
why
be next. It's going to be a bunch of kids not wanting to do that.
when I graduated, I didn't even want to go to my graduation. I just didn't want to go. I ain't like, man, shit, I'll come back up to the school, get my damn diploma. Like, I want this shit over with. Shit. Tired of school
Mm-mm.
shit.
My
Mm-mm.
prom was lit. Graduation was lit. The party after was lit. I had a ball.
That's
It's
what's
just
up.
something that you always remember.
Mm-hmm.
But the times is different.
Yep. Indeed.
Look at that
Indeed.
mother that died protecting the kids at the after party for the graduation. You know what I mean? She protected them kids. So at the end of the day, she died a hero because it could have been a whole lot worse. But it's sad. But it also goes to these kids always want to be on the internet, recording everything, telling people where you at, and addresses, shooting up on stuff. Yeah, it's like y'all bringing this
Mm-hmm.
to these people that's innocent.
I didn't go to prom, got my diploma, went to Shoney's and got drunk with my sis class 99. Hey, man,
Well,
hey,
Did you have fun, Luda? Did you have fun?
hey.
Why don't you tell us about the story? Come up on the panel and tell us about your story. I would love to hear this 1999 story. Pull him up on the panel. See down. Put him on the panel. See down. I want to
He
hear this
probably
story.
about to come up. I just sent him an invite. He probably try to look. Oh, there you go.
What's up, man?
What up, dude? What up, dude?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Oh, that was it was crazy. We had went to got our diploma and And I didn't want to go either. I just wanted to chill at home. But so my sister and them had some drinks. I think at that time that we had some Jack Daniels, some vodka, and Hennessy and stuff like that. And then like the following day, man, me and the buddy of mine, man, we got towed up at his house, man. Shit, it was like watching what's that movie with the dude they had the wedding in Vegas, and then when they woke up the next day, they didn't know where their friend was
Hangover.
at. Yeah, hangover. I kind of felt like what the hell, dude? So yeah, that's how we turned it out, man. So I wasn't even studying no prom, man, because at that time, I mean, it was girls out there, it was fine, but some of them, if you weren't this and that, you was like, good, I could save my money. Yeah, I go to the after party and get wasted. So I wasn't studying prom, but yeah, what it is, man. But I just know that today's generation is just a different breeze from when we were coming up, man. Shit. And once upon a time, they didn't want us to like at graduation. It used to be they were very strict for you celebrating. You had to wait outside to do that stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
now you can't celebrate. If you do celebrate, man, it's a fight. So it's one of those crazy things out there, man.
These little niggas
Yeah.
probably be in the damn graduation, got the gown on, got the damn Glock 21 with the switch on it up under the damn gown. Like, damn, you walking across the stage with a damn
Yeah,
pistol,
yeah,
man. Like, god damn. That
man.
shit crazy, man.
Dude, that's still crazy, man. Dude,
Class of
I just,
99.
if I do go to a graduation ceremony, I think I'll probably just sit all the way in the back. So just in case they start a fight, I can just run out the door. So, but it shouldn't even be like that, man. It's
I
crazy,
just went to a graduation. It was real
man.
beautiful. It was peaceful. Everybody came out safe. Kids were safe. And everybody went home.
That's what's up. How it should be. Shit. How it should be.
Yeah, yeah,
That's like you said, Antoinette, the motherfucker pulling phones out when to record everything. That's why I say it just really seemed like they weaponized technology. They were playing a long game, a lot of stuff. Cause a lot of this technology and this social media stuff, along with all the other shit, but that shit really just like frying they brains even more. It's like the shit y'all doing, like
Well, my technology back in the day was a pencil, a piece of paper, and a pen. Writing a letter. Going to knock on somebody's door. You want to go outside? You coming outside, girl? We ain't do all it. We ain't have all this.
exactly. That
And
shit
if we
was
did,
crazy.
Lord Jesus, a lot of us would be in trouble because our parents probably would have put us 6 feet under.
hmm
If we had cameras back then, we all would have been in trouble. The parties you sneaking behind your parents' back after they left out the house. You know you ain't supposed to have
man.
a
They would
house
have.
party, but you had a house party, but you knew when they was coming back. The next day, you got to clean
Mm-hmm.
up before they got back in the house. We was sneaking
Mm-hmm.
doing stuff. These kids nowadays, man, we would have been in trouble. I'd have been dead. I know I would have been dead. I wouldn't have been here now if we had
Yeah,
cameras.
my mom and daddy would have had a shovel in the cemetery and just had the funeral right behind the house and everything. So he was a good son, but this time he wasn't going to
Man,
Like you in the
I'm
household,
telling
your
some
older
mine.
siblings making you sneak people in the house for them. You sneaking people out the door, sneaking another one in the other door. Like you pretending that these people was your friends and they ain't your friends. Like, come on, man. We would have been in trouble. Some dead kids. I'm telling you.
they
Yeah,
just
they,
want to
they
People
do
jumping
too
out
much.
the
record.
window. Your mother coming in the building. Oh,
They just
Oh
want to
shoot, they would have tried to jump out that building when we stayed there. No, they would have had to have ER out
every
like
now
you
and
know,
then.
like cameras would have been out and everything, you know. But I'm happy we ain't had that
hmm
technology back then, because I tell you. Some of the stuff I got away with. Whew, whew, if only she
He would,
knew.
man.
Cause I stayed throwing the
They go
parties
out of
after my
town,
mama left
Bobby.
for a week.
Mhm.
She's
I
like, I'll
think
be
now if
gone
the
for a
kids
week.
have
All
part,
right. I ain't
I
had
think
kid
now the
parties. I had
kids when
adult
they
parties.
the kids they telling their parents they having a cookout when they go out of town nowadays. Shoot, that's the
Right.
crazy
Exactly.
part.
Cause their parents is more their friends than their
Dang.
parents.
That part. That part.
I be like, wow, okay, okay.
That part. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh, yeah, y'all going out? Okay, I'm gonna have a kickback while y'all gone. Man, yeah, kick back this foot in your ass. You better not have nobody in my goddamn house. Man, please.
Cause
Mm.
then they used to ask like my parents back then they used to ask the neighbor, like was anybody
Mm-hmm.
by the house,
That's
and
true.
cause if we lie, it's a done deal. But they be like, they said that we saw so and so, you'd be like, I ain't seen it, so they lie. So you already know, man. Just go ahead and confess, take that punishment, or get grounded for 8 months or whatever, and just keep it cool, man. Shoot, shoot.
That's part of that's
But
the
see, I
part
was
of
smart
missing it.
about it.
No
I had them
community.
climb in a tree. Cause we had a tree behind our house.
Man,
You know what I mean? So they climbed in a tree, got on the roof, and laid flat. Because I lived in a townhouse. So it was like
wow.
flat. So when a neighbor comes out their house and knock on the door, they check the house. All right, boom. Everybody ain't nobody in there. I got people hating in the backyard and everything. She don't never go out the back door. She come in the front door, go right back out the back front door. So everybody coming through the back door and through the window. So don't nobody get caught. It was mapped out just perfectly. Y'all could spend a night, but best believe y'all gotta be going by 5 o'clock because she hitting this door at 7. Like it was planned perfectly. I always planned it perfectly because I always ask what time specifically are you going to be knocking on the coming through the house door. So you got to ask the right questions at the right moments. They use
You was
manipulation
slick.
on us. I was using it back on my parents. You use it on me, I'm gonna use it on you.
Yeah, that's crazy. You talking about the neighbor? That's the thing. Ain't no community no more. That's another thing. It's just no community no more. Like very people barely really want to talk to people or talk to their neighbors no more now. Like damn, like family just everybody in their own houses, but everybody was like you know now it's just everybody just seem like they just so and just like I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Nah, it just be like, that shit
Even look,
crazy.
even if the person was dealing drugs or anything, they was the lookout. They be like, hey, I did see someone come to your house. And you like this joker here. We got records of what you have been doing the last 2 years, man. They be like, yeah, yeah, you was gone. And it was like, I know he did not just snitch on us and all the crime that he has did and stuff.
Nah, that's when you were supposed to say, but you bought some though. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
like me with my smart mouth, I'd have been like, but you bought but you saying okay, mine, you ain't know they was my number one customer. Like even when you go
Yeah.
upstairs sleep, they knocking on the door, tapping on the door, like, you got something? You got something to hold me over till tomorrow when I get paid? I would have been telling it, like, but you my number one customer though. Like
Yeah.
Mama look like, oh, so this is what you do? You buy stuff for my daughter. It's not on me no more. Now the table's on turn. It's back on you. So guess what? I'm going to bed and mind my business. Like, come
Right,
on. Your
right, right,
parents,
right.
my mother used to always use reverse psychiatry. So I learned how to use it on her. You ain't coming at me because of your friends, my name. I don't know what you're talking about. I did not do that. But did they tell you they was at such and such? Get them. Gotta go. I always got love. No.
Man, it was just like damn stuff was so much more. It's like actual fun. It's like nah, I'd be like, damn, did he? Like, did y'all act like actual fun now? Like this, like it's like damn, like they done took so much from them to do and stuff. Which like I said, I try not to be too hard on the youngsters. Like I say, because a lot of stuff, like I say, ain't really getting no structure at home. The parents and stuff, and then whatever other stuff going on with them, and they ain't got all so much like, especially up here with all school closed down, all these schools like it'll forever be crazy to me. My rival high school, Redford High School. I went to Henry Ford High School here in Detroit. Redford was our rival school that wasn't too far away from us, and they tore that school down after they just had put a new track and a football field up there. Tore it down and put a goddamn Myers where a fucking school was. I said, I never seen no shit like that. A open school, y'all shut it down, tore it down, and put a department store there. I was
Wow, now
like,
that's crazy. Wow.
that shit still blows my mind. Like, and y'all sit there expect, going on. Y'all, they done closed so many schools. My old elementary school got closed down. My old uh middle school got closed down. These schools had been there, like my elementary, middle, and high school, that my mom and my uncles and stuff had graduated. I did the circle right along with them from elementary, middle, and high school. These how long these schools have been there, been open, but a lot of them then got closed and got torn down, and this is like, why are y'all closing all these schools and all this shit with this charter shit? And it's like they just done watered down the curriculum was already like on its way, just kind of gradually, whatever. Me and Anthony was talking about, like, the how we used to have home ec and wood shop and all the different stuff back in the day. Like
Yeah.
they should have both the both tech type classes on the campus and stuff, and like the schools in the
Hmm.
urban area, as they call it, aka the hood. But the
Right.
suburbs, they probably got the schools at or the auto mechanics and aviation or whatever stuff on campus. I had to literally catch the
Right.
bus from my school to go to my Votech school to go take Votech to learn automotive and stuff. It wasn't at the school, that's where it should be, especially for high school. 'Cause shit, after this shit over with,
Right.
going into adulthood, a fucking career in the trade. Why am I not learning this stuff along with a couple of the English, math, and whatever? But need to be learning some damn trades and going into a career and shit. Like that is
I,
always has
yeah,
been.
that's kind of like the same thing that happened in Chicago. They, for what I saw, they didn't close a lot of schools or elementary schools there, but they used to have schools there where they taught you how to weld, how to do wood shot,
Mhm.
how to, work on cars, stuff like that, but now they didn't took a lot of them programs out of there, man, and sending it to schools in the suburbs, and now the schools that we used to that had was in the hood, they trying to turn them into private or charter schools, like you said. It's a 360 how they did that, man.
Mhm.
So
That shit's sad. It's like you want to
once upon
keep
a time,
building
they would
all this.
teach you how to construction work, metal.
Mhm. Closing down rec centers and stuff.
Architect. They used to,
Like damn.
once upon a time in schools, they used to teach you how to be chef. They used to
Mhm.
teach stuff like that. I don't know what they teach kids these days, man.
Damn show ain't teaching them no
So,
damn cursive and stuff no more. They they taught man force that shit on us. Now y'all don't want to teach these little motherfuckers how to write in cursive and shit. They can't even sign or whatever. They got writing in print. We talking about that shit too. Like damn, y'all was forcing that fucking cursive shit on us like a motherfucker. Now these little motherfuckers print every goddamn thing. Ain't that a bitch? The fuck?
cursive, like we had to learn how to write cursive and dent, because
Mm-hmm.
penmanship was something big.
Yep.
Even this growing up, like you had to graduate to the next grade and learn how to write penmanship. Otherwise, they gonna let your butt stay back. or you're
Mm-hmm.
going to summer school, man. They were very strict on that. And then if you had to write sentences and essays, man, it could be one little mistake. You think you did everything, they would take 40 points just for not putting a
Man.
comma, a parenthesis, or you
Mm-hmm.
misspelled one word, even if the story was true what you're saying. I don't know what the teachers do now, but if you do that now, then you're probably gonna get jumped. Shoot, you're probably gonna
Oh
get jumped.
man. Mm, mm,
Shoot.
mm.
I don't even think they do even research papers no more now in school now because so it's like I said, they didn't 360 these schools now. They already was trying to take out gym and music classes and stuff like that. It's like, so what are these kids gonna be doing in school? What they doing?
We was just talking about that the research paper stuff. I was telling her I watched this girl, her name CSA Punch, her name Christy. She be like all the throwback stuff. She like around our age group and shit. The throwback stuff from how the kids now, how they do whatever now, and how we had to do it. And then I before I got on, she had made one about doing a research paper, and she had like the kids now like Chat GPT, make me a paper that this and that. Then flip the hookup and us doing it when we had to go to the library and go pull the what's the
Right.
name cards out,
The
find
library
whatever
card.
books. What the hell was that thing that all them what's the name, them little drawers and shit with the what's the notary card?
The
What is them damn
notaries.
that them those
Index.
yep those. Go find the books and shit, and then go sit down there and get the Encyclopedia Britannicas, going through them, get the books, and actually had to read through the books and actually write rough drafts before you actually finish your actual damn paper and shit. So once you get it done, then boom, you get your little plastic hookup to make it look all sweet and shit before you turn it in and shit. It's
Well, my
like,
kids had to do
damn.
that. I ain't
Mm,
believe in going on the internet and being easy.
that shit
Yeah.
is crazy. What's going on, Tammy? How you doing this morning? That shit, I was like, damn, do they still do the science project boards and stuff? And man, my little cousin Mackenzie, she the last keep they doing her little board thing. I'm like, damn, is they still making them do that? Like, goddamn,
They already done took Black History out the schools. Like, one more they gonna take from the kids, and then they just erase some of the war role one and two, so the kids don't know about half of the wars. They only know partials. So
Uh-uh.
and it's sad.
Yeah. Yeah, we had to learn the constitutions and the
mm,
Declaration of Independence, and, in Black history, man, we should, at one point, we had to write book reports. You couldn't really do a lot on Dr. King and Malcolm X. You had to do people like Sir Julian Troop or Marcus
Frederick
Garfield.
Douglass and shit. Yep.
They like, we already know, Dr. King and Harriet
Mm,
Tubman and Malcolm, but if you say something about Bobby P. Eunice, something like that, they was like, well, who's that person like that? So, we had to write stories like that and everything, man. And
mm-hmm.
Well, I chose the for Black History. I chose the first Black African queen. Her name was Nzinga. I chose her, and
yeah,
it took me about 2 weeks to finish all my research on her and everything. And once I did my essay, I had got it was actually 9 pages.
Damn.
And Miss Trueheart, she was like, I gotta dig and go keep digging because she was the type of English she just told you keep digging. She ain't believe in one piece of paper. You ain't handling just one. Cause that's telling me you ain't really dig like you was supposed to and do that research. Man, up
Mm-hmm.
all night in school, sleep because I'm tired, all because of this essay. But I passed her. She made it harder for me. She the one got me reading novels and stuff. Like she made it hard for me. Like she wasn't easy on us.
And then what was we talking about earlier too? The answering that don't let them have. Okay, you ain't writing it. No, you gotta type this out, man. This before the computer. No, you gotta pull out
Man,
that
you know how long it
typewriter.
took me on a typewriter? I didn't know how to type. Like, I
Typewriter.
couldn't do it with my fingers, so I took a pencil, the back of a pencil, and type every letter, letter for letter, because I didn't know how to do that type of thing. I always failed. I always failed because I couldn't get my fingers right.
Man,
Hey, it took me a minute to learn that shit too. I ain't gonna lie, but once I got it, I was like, oh yeah, motherfucker, I got this shit, man.
yeah.
Yeah, but I'd
My
rather
mom
use a
and sister,
screwdriver than a typewriter. So I was the
my
opposite.
sis- my sister, yeah, my sister. We had to do that when we had to do research papers, man. And then don't let that bar come off. You got to reinduce it and put it back
Oh
together, and it make
man.
noise.
And don't make a mistake because you need to use the whiteout and you gotta let it dry first before you can go type back over
Mmm.
it.
Ooh wee. White out. Oh my god. What you little motherfuckers know about some white out? When the last
Man,
time you used some white out, you little motherfucker?
that whole paper, look, that whole paper be a whiteout, and they tell you got to do it all over again. You be like, oh my
Oh
god,
man.
you kidding me?
I used to hate
Man.
that. There, I use whiteout. It ain't even no need to keep typing. Let me just get a new piece of paper.
Mm.
Oh my god.
They don't know nothing
Oh
about
hell.
the book fair, nothing like that.
Oh man. Certain books
Oh.
you had to read to get 3 points extra to graduate, man. You couldn't get them little short story. You got to get them books like a Shakespeare book or something that happened in the neighborhood, a story. I mean, we had to get books like that. We couldn't get no little small book to read. They was like, they
Yeah,
on
you
Kindle.
know, the easy books.
Mm-mm.
We used to say they say easy books.
Right. Man.
But now I did
Mm.
read one book and come to find out, like when I read the book, it was like, wow, I could relate to it. It was Sister Soldier, the coldest water ever. When I read that book, I was like, wow, like some of my friends is living this type of lifestyle right now. Like, wow, this is crazy. But then when she came to our school and she spoke, it was like I was glued in, like, and she's one of my favorite authors right now. Like, I love her. Like, she got this book called Midnight. It's like 3 parts to this book. So it's like she's just phenomenal. And then she's a poet. And, and it's like she lives in New York City. She travels a lot and she made books about everyday life that you can use with your life. Like I say to a lot of little kids, like little girls I used to see outside because I couldn't get the lipstick game. If I wore red lipstick, that meant something. If you wore blue lipstick, that meant something. I'm like, what do it mean?
Mm.
Like the girl was like, oh, something off your body. Oh no, but you need to read this book. Read this book and then get back at me. And I say it's a life for it. Like she's like, thank you. Yeah, because that's the path you're going down. Like you're materialistic, honey. You're going down this path. You need to come back over here. So yeah.
That's what's up.
It's a lot of books that will save these kids if they choose not to read. They choose to do the easy way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember reading the Malcolm X book. There was one story we read. I think it was this one girl's brother that was on heroin. I think that was like 23 chapters and everything. That book was deep at the time. I don't know the name of it.
Was
And
it Dolphin by
no, it was
Donald
called
Gore?
something else. It was called something else at that time. It was my first time reading in my junior year, and I was like, "Whoa, now this is deep." I think he died in the end, probably. Um,
Mm.
and then we used to read like books like Once Upon a Time when We Were Color. Then we did the Raisin in the Sun book. We read the play, the original play, and I think we read the People versus the Board of Education. We read that in elementary and everything. Until this day, I still think my eighth grade teacher was a former Panther. I really think he was
Could have been. You never know.
because he was very pissed off at the hit. We used to be like, "What is he?" Like, but as you get older, you start thinking, okay, you know what? He was trying to tell us something that, but it's emotion. Like what they told us in this book is not making sense because I was like, okay, but
Mm-hmm.
he'll get pissed off and everything. I'm like, dude.
Hey, there was so many of them. Shit, he probably was. Ain't no telling.
Yeah.
Probably was.
Cause even I remember my sister when she was in high school, we had a teacher. He was funny, but like I said, I think he was part of the civil rights movement. He took them to see the movie Glory.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Oh man, she said, "Oh my!" Like his face just got pissed through the. It was like, but they had to get. And the crazy part about it, man, they had to get a grade for that.
Mm.
Oh, so
Because
they had
that
to
was
do a paper. They had to do a paper on it too.
they had to
Oh,
do like a
man.
short report of what they learned, but they got credit, for going to the movie. You know, so yeah, man, it was at that time. Like if you had to go to theaters or I remember even one time, you know, they they took us to the zoo. You know that we had to write a report about different animals, and like we got credit for it. Extra credit for stuff like that, man.
Mm.
Shoot, you got to write about a darn polar bear or a
Mm.
zebra or a monkey or an elephant. What the elephant? I mean, we going looking at the encyclopedia stuff like that. But when we had to go to the zoos, man, yeah, we had to write about a cow and the background of the cow and stuff
Mm.
like that, man. About a whale or when we go to the Sherry Aquarium, yeah, you had fun, but man, you better have a pencil and paper, write about what this fish is, what kind of different fishes and stuff like that, man.
I would have
Don't teach.
failed.
I mean, we like I said, we didn't have no computer. We had to go to the go to the library and stuff, man. What we learned, this and that, and
Yeah, but
should they
all gotta document all of that just from a museum. I would have failed because I'm like that. I'm not interested.
different
Like,
like how I think the museums that was even the worst one because they had museums like going to look at the different dinosaurs, the reptiles. So those teachers, what they would do, they would take us there, and we had to learn the different types of animal. How many bones that this animal had at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Because they gonna question you, about what you learned and everything, man. So it was buck wild. Even like knowing the different planets, where they come from, why they like this, why they not connected to the earth. And sometimes you felt like you was in college. That's what it felt
Mm.
like sometimes. Like we not even getting prepared for college yet. They putting this on our brain at the age of 12, 11, 10.
Mm-hmm.
It was ridiculous for us, man. I felt like I was in college or something. Like I'm getting prepared to get a job or something. Shoot.
but that's what they was doing, preparing you.
I was scared to go to a skating ring party with them. They probably was gonna give us a grade for that, so I didn't even go. What you learned about skating? I know that if I can't keep up, I'm falling and fall. That's it.
Man,
Oh
man,
no.
that's
Mm-mm.
crazy, man.
Those teachers were wild. They were wild, y'all.
Oh
What
yeah.
happened? I went skating and I fell right on my butt, and everybody rolled past me. The end. Like, like what else was I supposed to say about skating?
Man, even when I went to a private school, Christian school, they they taught us, the Bible stuff like that, man. But they graded us like we had to learn like the different verses, the different, tribes and stuff like that, and everything, man. And then, after you do all that, they teach us science, geography, and all kinds of stuff, man. It was just crazy. They would give us tests like, why did so and so rule the kingdom, and even did plays, you
Mm.
know, like they did a play. I remember one time we had to do a play about Joe. Crazy. And man, I think they had me playing a soldier or something. It was man, it was wild, man.
Mm. I don't know. I think we had the good life. I still believe that. I had a good life.
Hey, what's going on, Nita
I was
Boo?
safe to be
How you doing
outside
this
playing
morning?
jump rope, hopscotch, freeze tag, ride my bike, and made it home safely. You know,
Oh
Hmm.
yeah,
What's going on, Lucid? How you doing this morning?
we had a pretty good childhood growing up. She was riding the bikes, playing baseball, or playing playing basketball with the crates, taking the
Hmm.
clean out of the crate, fixing bikes, and stuff like that, or even shooting dice and stuff like that.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
y'all
Man,
remember tops? How we used to take the wax and the
yeah,
pennies and put it inside the top, and you used
yeah,
to wax it down.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man.
Yo, I used to be
Mm-mm.
killing them. I'm like, okay, bet your quarter. Give me a quarter because I'm about to take it.
Man. God damn. That's
I
why I
think I'm
say
telling
these
my age. I need to stop.
little motherfuckers don't know what fun, just natural
No.
fun, you know. Hey, what's going
playing,
on, Lucid?
playing
What's
frisbee and shoot.
There ain't no you know how like we had that real like it be hot in the summertime. Then like around like 6, 7 o'clock is cool. And you be like,
Yeah,
man, I've been waiting all day to play some football. Who wanna play football? And y'all out there playing football, everybody playing football
pick 'em up, miss
and
'em
having
up.
fun.
Mm-hmm. Good old pick 'em up, miss 'em up. Hey, piece of shit.
You're playing basketball. Your parents on board 2 basketball courts, so y'all got a game going. Like it was fun. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
the way we played basketball, we felt like we was trying to join the NBA because we would play
Mm-hmm.
like 5, 6 hours and play up to
Right.
All
23
That
day.
was a
and
game.
20, right, 30 points. And those games were very physical,
Yep.
especially like
Mm-hmm.
if you're 14 and you're playing against 19, 22-year-olds, they gave you the
Mm-hmm.
business. But if
Yep.
you hanged in there, man, they be like, okay, yeah,
They respect
he
you at the end
good,
of the day.
Mm-hmm.
because you took how I don't know how many hard fouls I took, but yeah, they was they respected that, man. But we played the game like we was in the NBA, man. Like we was prepared to be
Yep.
come back to eat. We go back out there and play the court, man. Play a 5-on-5, or and then if it's like 7 of us, we have to rotate who's coming in, who's coming out, or substituting anything, man.
Right.
So
This damn light lucid. I got this damn, what that, photophobia and shit. Quarter started making my eye weak and shit. That's why my eye look a little twitchy and shit. Plus my damn sinuses been tripping and shit. That's why my eye look like that, Lou. And my shit be trying to adjust to my little light be not have for my backlight so I can be see with this damn background and all that shit. That's why my eye look all crazy. Oh yeah, that shit, man. They say
I
shit,
don't know.
take
I
me
rather
back
play
on
football and
things.
I rather play football.
too. Yeah, we used to
We
play like tag
everything,
or volleyball or soccer.
Mm.
Yeah.
everything,
I had the mother that
baseball,
gave out all
football.
ice cream. She be like, everybody want ice cream. Everybody can come get this ice cream. You want hot dogs and hamburgers? Come get these hot dogs and hamburgers. We
And
ain't
if
have
you
to go
fight,
inside. We had a whole block party on the front.
know that if you get into a fight, you have to make up for that fight, man. Shake hands, and there's your parents
Keep
out
it
there fixing
moving.
hot dogs or ice cream and everything. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
shaking the hand. You like, I really don't want to shake hands with Danny. I really don't, but you sucked it up, man, and shoot. Then
But you was still here to see another day, though. You ain't
another day, you suck it up and you have fun and keep it moving.
keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, they pulling out weapons. That
Oh
ain't
man,
keeping it moving.
yeah, either the parent fighting the kid now, and it's like damn, dude,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Yeah, all this
I
most
just say
definitely.
some of these kids now with these cameras, if they had, like I said before, if they had them back in the day, I done seen some of my friends how their parents done knocked them upside the head, and they told them, "Go ahead, call the people, because you ain't taking nothing that belong to me." And it's like these kids nowadays, they can't get knocked upside the head because they quick to call the people. You know what I mean? They gonna call the people on you.
Weaponize it against
So
them. Yep.
they gave this generation too much leeway
Way too much.
to like if you deserve to get knocked upside your head, you got knocked upside your head because you know you earned that. You earn to be on
Mm-hmm.
punishment. They don't believe in punishment. They believe, okay, I'm on punishment. I was on punishment for a day. They want to go outside. No, 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 no. That's not how it works. But
Mm-hmm.
like nowadays, it's too much. You see more kids taking their parents to tell them something. I don't want to live here. But yet, when push comes to shove, that's that. So you going right back to that same parent that you disrespected. You didn't want to be there, and you need at the end of the day, because them friends that you want to be out there with is not there for you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, why do the things you do?
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's 216. Okay.
We
Gotta
had
get to the
216. We got
I don't even think
4.6K.
my parents feared.
You said who Luda?
I don't even think my parents feared the police. I said my parents they didn't care about police. They were the police. Listen, and then there was the social and the DFC. Shoot, they tell you to do something, do something. Shoot,
Call them people on me you
you
want to.
know,
I'm gonna tear your ass
my
up till
mom
they get
she
here.
didn't she didn't wait on my daddy to give birth. Yeah,
Shit.
my mom my mom was us for. You know, she didn't wait on dad to come. Wait till he get here. Nah, she did a hustle and tell her. Now you trying to figure out, oh, this gentleman don't get me because he's already 6 feet.
Mm.
Shoot, you're like,
Yo, let me tell y'all about this
you
story.
be
I stole my
praying.
mother car, right? And I was drunk and I stole the car. I made it out the parking lot. I made it back. Coming back to park the car, I crashed it.
Mm.
I was like, oh shit. Like, she gonna wake up in the morning, this car gonna be fucked up. And I'm like, I could put it back in the parking space if like somebody hit her, right? Why am I backing the car up into the parking space? The neighbor already done got her outside and she watching me back the car up. Like, oh, so you crashed my car, huh? And I'm
Mm.
like, oh girl, I thought you was asleep. She said, so you want to steal my car? So you want to steal my car? I'm like, come on, I don't even went to the store. You told me I can go to the store. I asked you. You was like, don't ask me things when I'm sleeping. I'm like, but I always do. She said, you stole my car. Man, before I could even finish my sentence, I was on the ground. Like, I had a black eye. It was bloodshot red and everything. I couldn't go to school for like 3 weeks because if I went to school, they were gonna ask you what happened to your eye. And if I told my mama, that's an extra whooping. Like, I wasn't beat. Like, you know what I
Mm.
mean? I'm already beat up. Like, I can't let nobody see my face, my lip busted, my nose bleeding. I got a messed up eye, and I'm in there crying because it's my fault.
Right. Mm. Mm. Mm.
Damn.
Mm.
Yeah, I got tore up. I ain't never saw her car again.
I bet.
You know, I am right. That's
Valuable lesson.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I said, y'all, I can't do this. My friends like, you coming outside? Went outside. They're like, come on, I ain't getting no stolen car. I learned a valuable lesson. I'm good. Talk to y'all tomorrow.
Mm. Mm.
Like,
Mm.
she said, don't touch
Mm.
nobody's stuff, and that's what she meant, honey. I won't touch nobody else's stuff ever again. Mm.
Right.
That was a lesson
Man.
learned.
Damn, I didn't even know it was almost 5K. Like, appreciate the love, y'all. I wasn't even paying no. attention to that shit. Appreciate the love. Shout out to everybody came through, show love tonight. The homie Luda, the homie Antoinette in the building. You know what I'm saying? We done got to 220. It's about the threshold for the time. I want to keep this. I like to keep the episodes a nice amount of time. I don't like, how drink champs and others be 3 4 hours. I was like, oh no, I gotta keep it at least about an hour and a half, two, maybe spill over 2 hours a little bit. So keep a nice time frame. I don't hold nobody hostage watching the episodes and stuff. Like everybody got stuff they gotta do, get up, go to work and take care of business. So shoot, it's a great episode. Nice, good. What was it 12, 15, 115, 215? No, 115, 215. So yeah, we a little bit past 2 hours. So yeah, so gonna get ready to go on and shut it down for the night so we can get ready to be great on this wonderful Monday, June the 8th, is it now? Yeah, June the 8th. And yeah, so once again, shout out to everybody who came through, show love. Luda, Antoinette, make sure y'all shoot them a follow. The homie, Lucid Nightmare, Nita Boo. Let me scroll up. Who else I done missed? Tammy, Jen, uh, my man, Young Pump, Pizarm, Young Parm, you know. Pretty Eyes, Miss Virgo, you know. Show them some love, shoot them a follow. That's what we all about, showing love and, you know, doing all the good positive things and shit. And yeah, so episode 38 coming to a close of Vent, the Selfcast podcast. Hopefully, it's a good week. I won't be swamped with a bunch of stuff wrenching on these cars this week and get wore out again like I did this past week. And we'll be here next Monday morning for episode 39. And yeah, so everybody have a great week coming up and the rest of the damn month and the rest of the year and all that good shit. And yeah, so Um, oh, the mantra, as always, peace, positive, productive. Stay safe, stay dangerous. Stay safe, but stay dangerous. In case you gotta put belt to ass, niggas out here tripping. And final words, y'all got to leave some people with Luda Antoinette. Leave the good people with.
Well,
Nah, y'all
everybody.
just be safe out there. Y'all just be safe out there. The support C does panel, the internet panel. Yeah, yeah.
Internet don't have a panel because the internet don't go live. I just stalk C Dub live. So if if y'all just need a listening ear, I will be
Well,
that. But other than that, like peace, love, and soul to everybody. Don't forget to pray, because we all can use a little bit of that. And Luda, you funny.
my bad.
C Dub, I ain't even
Okay,
do it
but
this
support
time. I
C
was being
does panel.
nice.
Okay.
Oh, wait till pretty. We got to get them next week. Love y'all. We out.
All right, we gone, y'all. Vent the Selfcast podcast, episode 38. Next week, episode 39, 12:15 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday morning. Catch y'all later. Y'all be smooth. Have a great Monday. Be great and all that good shit. And don't be musty. Put some deodorant on because it's getting hot. And we out this motherfucker.